Welcome to my channel. I'm the Body Care Fairy, and today we are going to make the creamiest body butter of your entire life. The recipe is easy, beginner friendly, and it only requires 4 ingredients. So let's jump into it. We're going to start off with our shea butter. I have avocado oil, and I also have arrowroot powder. You can check the description box for the measurements. So I like to make sure I have all of my utensils and my scale nearby, as well as my cute little pink gloves. Let's just jump into this recipe. If your scale is anything like mine, it is a little on the ghetto side. You know, we be tussling or whatever. But you want to make sure that you tare it to 0. You want to make sure that you have the most accurate measurement when it comes to your shea butter. I do want to note that you want to overfill the shea butter a little bit because it does melt down. So make sure you keep that in mind when you are measuring out your shea butter. So once I have everything measured, I create a double boiler method. I prefer to use a glass bowl. You can also use a stainless steel bowl. You want to use whatever is heat safe. I'm just giving it a little bit of a stir and trying to break down the additional chunks that's in there. You want to give it a stir every so often to make sure everything is melting down evenly. Y'all, look at that liquid gold. Now you do see a couple pieces of shea butter that has not melted. Totally fine. I normally turn the flame off and I just give it a bit of a mix because it's gonna melt. It's hot. If you haven't already, you can use this time to measure out your oils. I'm using avocado oil. Before I add my avocado oil and arrowroot powder mixture, I like to strain my shea butter. It is raw. It's totally normal to see some little particles floating around. So I like to strain it, and then I like to add my avocado oil to it. So I'm adding my avocado oil to the melted shea butter. I also measured out my arrowroot powder. If you have not done so already, you can take that time to do that as well. I like to add the arrowroot powder to the melted butter and the oils and give it a bit of a stir. I basically stir it until it melts down, and once it does that, I just pop it in the freezer. In the freezer more than 45 minutes to an hour. I think I might have left mine in a little bit longer than that. So it was a little bit tougher to whip, but I start off by trying to scrape down the sides. You want to get as many of those chunks in the bowl as possible so you can mix it. Please, please, please make sure you are mixing it thoroughly. You do not want any chunks in your final product. should go from this consistency to a nice fluffy white butter. Look how amazing it looks. It's so fluffy. It's fluffy butter. I'll be so excited making a body butter because I just love the transformation from beginning to this point. But anyway, make sure you guys are scraping down the sides of your bowl. I am adding in my vitamin E oil. You can add it in before this. This is just my preference when I'm making my butters. After I add in my vitamin E oil, I am going to give it a final mix. I want to make sure that it gets as creamy and as fluffy as it possibly gets to my liking. This is the final product. Look how fluffy it is. It's super creamy and it literally melts into your skin. If you guys found this recipe useful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my first video, and I will be back soon with another recipe. Love you guys so much and thank you for your support. Bye.